Hello everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Vegeta attained Moro's powers. In the last part we see the birth of Gohan, Trunks and Haruna, but not much has been explained as like how they live and such. Well, they're like in the original. Haruna is the exception, being the original character. She's quite popular, but despite popularity, she's pretty mild-mannered. We enter the part when they enter high school, and we reveal Trunks' crush. The Supreme Kai comes to the Z Warriors and warns them about Boo. Goku gets his energy stolen and then they go after Boo. We get Majin Raditz instead of Vegeta, and speaking of Vegeta, he wins against Boo. Raditz reverts someone back to normal, still coping with what he has done and thinks about his brother. Then we enter Battle of Gods and Vegeta's transformation into a Super Saiyan God. With the recap out of the way, let's continue to What If. Vegeta can now sense Beerus' power since he now has God Ki and is quite impressed with the Destroyer. Beerus is also quite impressed in the Saiyan who doesn't even know what a Super Saiyan God is. They float up and they start fighting. Vegeta, who's not used to this new power, slightly gets used to it just like Goku in the original. After a good bunch of kicks, punches and hits, they go into the outer atmosphere. They power up and continue. Vegeta is pushed to his limit every time he does a key attack, but cancels out Beerus' attacks eventually. Beerus then pushes him to 100%, himself using a lot of energy. Vegeta responds with energy stealing now that he can sense God's Ki. Beerus doesn't notice the energy drain right away. Vegeta then senses that Beerus isn't going all out, so he taunts the Destroyer, which takes him off and goes all out. Now Vegeta can use that to his advantage. Vegeta then loses his Super Saiyan God and reverts to his base form. He still attains the powers and continues on stealing energy from Beerus. Beerus is getting drained the more he uses his power, and Vegeta eventually starts getting the advantage over now weakened Beerus. From there, Beerus gets taken over by Vegeta's final flash and faints out. Vegeta catches him in midair. Beerus gets conscious again and they agree to fight again someday, sharing a big smile together. Vegeta lands with Beerus, and Whis is surprised to find out Vegeta actually did it, but then reveals Vegeta attained the ability to slowly take away someone's energy by just touching them. Beerus now knows just how powerful Vegeta is now and envies him, but in a good way. Whis proposes to train Vegeta, and of course Goku and Raditz are in as well. With that, the Saiyans depart to Beerus' world, after sharing a few hugs with their families. They start training, however the now leaderless Frieza Force decides to revive Frieza, and so they do it easily with everyone just being busy. Gohan, Trunks and Haruna sense the energy but pay no attention to it being in school. Frieza wants to destroy the planet right away, but thinks about how he can do it right before their eyes, and departs. On Beerus' planet, they train to attain the Super Saiyan form to go beyond into God forms. They manage to attain Super Saiyan very easily after Whis told them about energy control and upper back tingling trick. Vegeta is amazed with all this power and is really close to Whis. Goku is also amazed with the form, and Raditz is weirded out because he thought that Super Saiyan was only a legend. Whis tells the boys that the God form he trains them for is gonna need much more control, so he trains them to attain Super Saiyan 2. After figuring it out after a while, they attain that too. Whis tells them they should master the Super Saiyan 2 so there's as little strain in the form as possible. They master it all in about 3 months. Meanwhile, Frieza is training himself to attain his golden form. After 4 months, he is ready to destroy the Earth. Frieza lands on Earth and starts tormenting the Z Fighters that are present there. No one knows of Frieza, so he speaks up.
I am here to take revenge on that monkey Prince Vegeta for what he's done to me.
They all sense a disturbance on Earth.
Can it be that cold guy again? Probably. And his name is Cold. Maybe it is his son. You mean Frieza?
The one we fought back then when I was little.
Possibly.
Vegeta asks Whis to take them to Earth, but after they realize just how long it'll take, they have to face the consequences. They depart from there. They arrive on Earth and we see that Gohan and Trunks are already down. Haruna is trying to put up a fight, but she can't take on Frieza as well. Frieza sees the trio, and even Haruna senses the massive power up they went through. Frieza is intrigued with their power and takes them on. First to go is Goku. They share a stare and they begin fighting. Goku starts in base to gauge his power, and Frieza is putting up a good fight. Frieza then reveals the fruits of his training, the golden form. Goku is surprised Frieza actually trained for once and turns Super Saiyan himself. I didn't know we can both go golden.
Let's see if you can keep up, monkey.
They then start fighting even harder. The fallen boys wake up and immediately sense what's going on. They see Frieza and Goku going at it.
Go, go, father! Make him pay!
Frieza is still too much for Goku, and he falls. Next up is Raditz, and he immediately goes Super Saiyan 2, and even then it has no effect. Frieza disposes of Raditz quite quickly and compliments him.
Even with the power of your so-called legend, you can't beat me, monkey. Then let's see how you deal with me in my normal form.
Vegeta has his turn and flips the tables, since he is stronger than Beerus himself. Vegeta flips his ass inwards, outwards, and upwards. Frieza loses his form due to strain it made on his body. Vegeta, instead of giving a speech about his pride like in the original, he says,
I wish I can fight you someday. Maybe as a good person.
Vegeta throws him in the air and blasts him hard. Frieza then perishes. Gohan, Trunks, and Haruna come over and ask about their new power. What is with that blonde hair form?
It's called a Super Saiyan. It's a Saiyan power multiplier. It's pretty neat, right?
Wait, like a Saiyan Super Saiyan?
Yes, we're all Saiyans so we can use that form.
Can we learn that too? Whis then accepts 3 more students to train to attain the form. After the Frieza incident, the trio graduate and now they have time to train. They all go to Beerus' planet and train to get stronger. All of a sudden, Champa comes to Beerus' planet with eggs. He then gets introduced to instant noodles and then proposes a tournament. Beerus, being confident as he should be, accepts Champa's request and even encourages him to get only the strongest in this universe. Champa gets triggered but does so. The tournament is set. Trunks, Gohan, and Haruna all master Super Saiyan very easily. Now we choose all the competitors for the tournament. We have Goku, Vegeta, Raditz, Trunks, and Haruna. Gohan is not in the tournament because his will to train in the past was basically none, so he doesn't get to participate. The day of the tournament is here, and the participants of the 6th universe are the same for the fight. With that, we're gonna be leaving. Thanks for now. Thank you for watching. If you're watching me only to give me a dislike, then do so, go ahead. But if you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you would like to have your idea covered in the near future, comment down below. Also, subscribe to the channel because we have a collab coming up very soon, so stay tuned. And as always, peace out.